Hello everybody, today is Thursday, it's August the 26th, and we have been getting kind of heavy this week at Raw Food Rehab. The discussion topic for the week I chose was raw food fortitude, and I've broken it down into 4 subcategories. Monday we started off with bravery and courage. On Tuesday we talked about perseverance. Yesterday we talked about authentic honesty, and today we are going to finish up with kind of a happy topic, at least one that I enjoy, and the word I chose was zeal, but you can definitely change that word out and you could add in its place passion, enthusiasm, mojo. I mean, there's a lot of words that you could use in place of zeal, but all of these different attributes of raw food fortitude are going to be necessary on your successful holistic health journey. And you know that. You already know it, okay? I wanted to specifically touch on zeal or enthusiasm today because a lot of people, when they first, especially when they first get that message of the raw food diet, and how changing from the standard American diet going into raw foods can radically change how you feel. And I mean, I was one of the lucky ones because I got the message, I bought into it like super. I was a religious zealot in the beginning because I went from a lifelong struggle with severe irritable bowel syndrome, I mean severe, to within a week my symptoms were gone. Now, I realize, like I said, I'm one of the lucky ones, okay? That not everybody has that experience, but I did have that experience. And so I bet I was pretty hard to be around for some people because they're just like, they could have cared less, but I was on fire. I was raw, but I was on fire. And I was telling everybody who would give me 2 seconds of their time about how the raw food diet had changed my life. I was filled with zeal. And so, you know, that carried me for a long time. I mean, passionate about it. And, you know, life comes along, okay? It comes along and things happen. Okay, you've been there. A lot of you who've been at this for any length of time. Now, some of you guys are still brand new to the whole raw food thing and you're still on fire, and that's great. And so I guess maybe listen to what I have to say and understand that sometimes your passion can get attacked because, like, we had things happen in our life. We had financial problems. We had, oh gosh, I mean, there's so many things that have happened. We lost some parents. My husband's parents both died in 2007, I think, kind of back to backs. One died and then 6 months later the other one died. So there was all this stuff with the estate that we had to deal with. I am raising teenagers, so, you know, things happen there. So there's always something that can come to try to steal our enthusiasm and our joy, and it's a reality, right? It just is. I mean, people lose jobs, people lose family members, people get into fights. I mean, I could go on. You've got my point. So what happens when you find yourself struggling and you've lost your mojo and maybe you're actually in clinical real depression? You know, what do you do? How do you dig your way out of that hole and get back to that honeymoon stage when you first got the message of how eating a diet of high raw living foods can transform how you feel? How do you get back there? Well, I wanted to offer you some practical advice today. And so I have printed out some things in this discussion thread underneath this video that I think that if you would incorporate them into your life, if you can even pick 1 or 2 things to start doing now. I mean, they're free. Nothing on my list. I don't believe there's anything on my list that's going to require you to spend any money. They're just things that I think that might be, I mean, some of the things might speak to you, is what I'm trying to say. I've also added some quotes on enthusiasm and zeal that I found very inspirational. And I have my days, and people think that I'm always up and I'm always enthusiastic. It's It's not true. I mean, honestly, I don't get on camera when I am in a bad mood because, I mean, you know, I don't want to put you through that, but I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I have the same struggles and the same joys that you have in your life. And so I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your being part of this website. And I really think that one way that you can keep your passion and your enthusiasm is by watching and listening and reading all the stories of all the people on this website who are active. They're real people. They're real people. Like, I'm just going to use Mallory for an example because she does have her daily journal going in the liquid lounge of her juice feast. She's doing it. I mean, her days aren't always perfect, but I mean, she is such a huge inspiration to me, and so many of you all are following her journey. We have other people that just maybe aren't quite as high profile. I mean, they're not sharing every step of the way, but we have other people that are juice feasting, or other people that are 100% raw, or other people that are actively working on overcoming very serious health diagnoses. They're plugged in here at this website, and they're sharing tidbits of their life and their triumphs with you as they go. So I think this is a wonderful free resource that has been created, and I'm very grateful that the vision was given to me, and then other people have come alongside me. Susan has been tirelessly helpful in adding content to this website. She's a sounding board for me. I could call her 24/7 any time of the day. If I'm having a bad time, I could be like, Susan, I need one of your positive words right now. And there are other people that I'm meeting through this website that I'm cultivating that kind of relationship with, and so are you. So many of you all who've gotten active here are making friendships that you're going to have for the rest of your life. And if that's not motivating, I don't know what is. I have goosebumps right now as I'm talking about it. It's a blessing that we've been given, and I don't take it lightly. And Raw Food Rehab is here to stay. We're not going anywhere. I love you guys, and I want you, if you've lost your mojo, just know that I am rooting for you, that you're going to get your mojo back. And I believe together, as we work on all of this, cultivating our raw food fortitude, and we lend a hand to one another, we are going to have that mojo back if we've lost it. I love you. Tomorrow I'm going to crank out another Foodie Friday. I really don't know what I'm going to do next, but I know it'll be good tomorrow. So I will look forward to seeing you again then. Love you. I'll see you then. Bye.